So, I want to have a philosophical breakdown with you right now as I look into a hypothetical tank. See that? Did it come up? Honestly, if and then therefore, I can't call any protection service. I can't rely on any stranger or slightly known individual. My biological family, which I don't call my family because they don't act, behave, and it doesn't then therefore syntactically do anything for me to utilize syntax, which is supposed to emotionally remind me of my interconnection with them. As my privacy is deliberately broken, as my image is molested, misrepresented, mostly in an act to sabotage, threaten, suspect, and circumstantially misinvoke people's irrational behavior based upon intrinsic variables into which this is sort of happening for people in different ways, in different contexts, all over the place, based upon their inability to see their common ground, based upon essentially the fact that they do not mostly trust in God. They actually like it, it sounds good, it feels good, and a lot of them actually do follow by it, but ultimately are intrinsically at some given point or another as an American citizen driven to sort of ignore how and what righteousness truly is by having to turn their head to a variable into which they could change in respect to that variable. So, as an individual, what do you think this does in my head? Do you think I have any respect for any of the cultural or state-based laws or principles or concepts or that into which you say you do? Not really. I think Paris Hilton and the Hilton family hit the nail on the head. Do I think she might have a deliberate sense into which she says something, does something else? Possibly. Do I think that describes a consistent behavioral variable in America to a point into which at any given point I can psychoanalyze any given American, and somehow, in some way, they've done that, devalidating their identities in any way, shape, or form? Unfortunately, yes. I really, truly do. I can believe that. Except the Amish. The Amish are the only ones that actually pulled it off. It's kind of why I wish I could live with them, but it's a little too much for me. Damn, what good food. They're real, and they cook good food. Now that I don't smoke pot, maybe I could pull it off. Who knows? But, I don't know. Think about the licensing, though, which my capacity is warranted for in relation to that. And if that's true philosophically in my head, which you either validate as smart or not smart, think about what that validates to all the people unto which you liberate in this mass charade. Because in the end, there is no liberation if you don't give them a conscionable example. Do you get what I mean? That's why no matter how much you believe, you can be the one to not go by the book. You never can. It really does have to be by the book. And if you don't, you've done nothing.